definitely a Monday. I'm already ready for a nap, but we are officially in the fields. Fieldwork 2021 has started. I am just working down tile lines, so I haven't worked those yet. They put this tile in last fall, and usually it kind of settles down a little bit more over the winter, but it didn't really this year, so we had a bunch of humps where all the lines went in. So I am just working those down, so when my dad or Jeff comes to put Anhydrous on, there's not going to be like a giant. And then when my dad plants corn, so just making it all nice and smooth. And that's pretty much it. Been out here for a while. The sun is finally coming up. So that's not exactly what we want to see on brand new tile. Pretty good sized tile hole. Glad I saw that one. And we're just gonna go ahead and mark that so we can get back and fix it before we plant, because that was a pretty big one. Okay, so I've been out here for a couple hours now. I've got all that done. I'm about done. All I have is maybe 2.5 rounds left. I'm not sure because some of them are offset, so it's gonna end up a little bit wonky, but things are going pretty well. Hopefully, I found that one giant tile hole, but other than that, that's the only issue. And then, yeah, I'll just go haul tanks for my dad and Jeff. West row, so all I have to do is one last north-south row that my dad left me. He started this field last night, so that way I just literally work myself out of the field. So it works out pretty good, and that's it. And now that I am done with the cultivator and working tile lines, I am running tanks for my dad. I'm just waiting on him to unhook and empty, but unless you have like all the safety stuff, I'm not gonna worry about getting close to it. So this will be the rest of the day. It's kind of like the spring version of running the auger cart, because I have time to do like a few other things. Like I just got in here, so I don't have any of my stuff with me, but I usually pack a bag of like work to do, thank you cards to write for shirt orders and things like that, computer work. So I really don't mind it. Plus, every time I go get a new tank, I get candy from the lady in the office, so I enjoy it. So as soon as he gets out of my way, I'm gonna hook onto this tank. It's an empty, and he's going to go over and get that tank. It should be full. And then he'll just go right there. When you take your tank back, you gotta weigh it and empty so they know exactly how much you use, you know, good records, and they know how much to charge you for. So we're still going. I'm just dropping this tank and my dad is unhooking the other one. So far we've had 2 toolbars going for about 14 hours a day so far. It's almost 9. So by the time they got started, it's about 14 hours. We are making really good progress. And things are, I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to jinx it. Okay, so I'm taking my dad the last tank that he should need for the night. This should finish up this field, and then I'm heading south to pick up Jeff. He just finished up the field he's been working on, and that should be it for tonight. Fingers crossed. I shouldn't have said that. Now we're gonna be working all night.
Yeah, right in here again.
That is it. The first day of field work is done. Just about. My dad is finishing up. Jeff just left, and I'm just filling up the surface truck with fuel for the morning for the tractors, so they don't have to bring them all the way back to the shop. And yeah, that is it. Day 1 of 2021 is in the books.